Okay, I will start with the singing meditation. I would like you to close your eyes and just notice how you feel in your heart. And by yourself, quietly, you can do it out loud, or by yourself, you just say, oh, and like breathe it out. And we'll do again. Oh, and we breathe it out. This is just to relax and to be present. And also, I'm going to check the energies around me and for me to tune in into your energy, people watching, and the energies around. I also like to do these breaths and kind of sound ah and breathe it out to release everything that's blocking and allowing for the energies to come in. We can try again. Ah. Ah. I have beautiful energy of dragons. I think I need to explain a little bit how I work. I don't channel as I don't communicate because it's not exactly channeling. I'm communicating with beings from other, I call it platforms. For me, I don't do like planets or cosmic arrangement in the way our human brain perceives. For me, everything is in one place, and to separate, it's almost like I'm going to an energetic platform and then I interact with beings there. I've got one platform which is dragon beings. They're really beautiful. They are actually quite present within our earth energies, more to supervise the earth current situation, also to support those who work with their energies. Their energies are very grounding and centralized. Let me do a bit of a sound that is aligned to their frequency. I have a beautiful white dragon next to me. I've never spoken to this one before. I've never seen one before. Maybe it's one of yours. Very, very big energy, extremely beautiful, very pure, almost as of white ray frequency. And it is just to facilitate some healing for our earth lower densities, bring some calm and serenity is the word that the dragon gave. Going to stay with us during this meditation. And then I have got a team of, I call them blue beings of Atlantis. They are humanoid. They are not, mm, they're not like we see another human being. They're transparent. They have the overall shape is like a human being, but they're very transparent. Like I can see their organs, their energetics. It's quite incredible. They're translucent and they don't use language. They communicate. I think it's called sonar communication. It's quite a lot of them. They're very beautiful. The reason they came forth lately, they've been around me a lot, is actually because of all the water. The floodings, the hurricanes. It's almost like water surged to the surface, and these beings, they were able to connect with us better. Anyone can communicate with them. Like if it is your desire, okay, the way they're communicating with me, the best way is to have a large body of water. It can be as simple as dip your hands in a bowl of water. It can be as simple as put your feet in a bowl of water. I'm kind of holding on my chest because I'm getting quite, they're very high frequency, and my body gets a little bit overwhelmed, so I need to calm down a little bit. But they're very beautiful. Hmm. Why they're here and everything. Just a minute. First off, they they exist in our planet. How can I say? We are one density on this Earth planet. They are another density. They were freely roaming the ocean, as they put it, during Atlantis times. They weren't the main Earth population. They were here on their own mission, and they were specifically into sound communication. They were working for and they were collaborating with beings of Atlantis. They had a technology. They could use sound to transport information, transport vessels, and also, to a degree, there was a control of water movements. There was a lot with them. They're quite awesome. I won't be surprised. Yes, they're saying that. Atlantis people thought at one point they were gods, and it was quite difficult for them to prove otherwise. There were lots of changes, so eventually they were not treated like gods. However, they feel they were slightly too used and abused for the benefit of humans living during Atlantis times. They're not responsible for their thinking. Again, they have sense of humor. Um, okay. The reason they came to surface, they want to educate our natural intuitive ability to communicate with the nature in a way how animals can predict uh, disasters, like nature disasters. We can feel as well, and they are asking to stay more attuned to the nature, to the wind, to water, even sun and moon phases, and align a little bit with the nature. They understand it's quite hard because we have working patterns. We like work 9 to 5 or whatever for where it works. They also understand if we have children, they go to school. So we are quite dependent on the societal construct, how we all operate and collaborate. They understand that. They're asking to a degree as much as you can. For example, if one day, one morning, you wake up earlier and you feel strong enough, leave the house, leave the flat, go for a walk for half an hour if you can. It's not taking a dog for a walk, they're saying. Okay, they have good sense of humor. It's literally you leaving the flat or house by yourself, 30 minutes, walk around, look at the sky, stars, clouds, um, rain, stormy weather, snowfall. Just accept it and embrace it fully. Feel it. Obviously, get dressed well, they say. And if you have an inkling of communicating with them, and let's say if it's raining, they need water presence, then imagine that you have a team of these blue beings right next to you. They don't have this warmth about them, but they're not ugly, they're not cold, so they won't freak you out. It's more, if you imagine a blue shimmer next to you, that would be nice. And imagine talking to them. They're very good to help you open your heart chakra. And also if you are into communicating with aquatic life, like if you like to listen to dolphin sounds or whale sounds, they're also happy to come and help you understand them better. Their pitch is quite high and not very pleasant to our ears, but I'll try a little bit. It may hurt your ears, so please be ready. I warned you. Okay, I'm going to bring the energy a little bit down. I'm going to say thanks to them. We can talk to them some other time. I feel introduction is enough at this point, and then if I get any questions, I can sit down, have a bit better session with them before coming here on YouTube. So you don't have to like sit and wait there till I actually connect and get information translate. Okay, let's just bring us to our regular density. Let's align with an with our earth flow of chi and our body. And I would like you to close your eyes and imagine swimming in the sound that I'm going to make. If I don't know how it goes, but sometimes if it goes certain ways and you can start laughing or crying, just accept it. Let it be. I'll start with the lower because I still have a dragon here. Oh, I have someone else. 1 second. Who are you? I don't know this one. Seems to be the friend of the dragon, the white one. Oh, okay. We have a year of dragon. Um, this one is representing our zodiac sign. I don't know. I'm not into zodiac signs, just so forgive me. But this one is for that. If anyone here, it is for someone here. There was a question, there was something you wanted to confirm. I have the zodiac sign dragon, and it's a yes. That is so cool. Okay, that is super cool. I'll continue. I hear, 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 I hear. Higher, 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 higher. Hi, ha, 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 hi, hi, ha, hi, 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 That is fun. That is really fun. Wanted to speak a little bit about gratitude. And someone, okay, this is how it started. Few evenings ago, before I go to sleep, I give gratitude. It's not for, like gratitude journals or whatever. I am very genuinely very grateful to be alive. I am very grateful for a lot of changes have happened in my life. I am genuinely very grateful to have gone through all of that, survive, I'm alive, and to be able to be happy. And that happened a few days ago, and I was like, okay, this is a little bit strange this time, because today I was very grateful for being alive, which slightly didn't make sense to me. I mean, we kind of take it for granted, right, when we're alive. And then I had this gratitude for having this body and for this body functioning so well. And then today, and I almost forgot about it. And then today, someone shared a post on Instagram saying there was some guru who was saying just that. How about we just be grateful for the fact we exist in this life and we experience it? And I felt, okay, this is double sign. We need to address it. Because I genuinely feel for some people, this life is quite hard. It's quite challenging. And sometimes, we all feel like it's a bit much. And yes, we are still here. We are alive. We're experiencing this physical reality. And we are learning, some are better than others, to adjust this reality in such a way that we feel better and those nearest, dearest to us also feel better. It, it's not just earning, it's not just, making friends. It's just by being ourselves, just leaving the house and seeing some random faces and occasionally smiling at them or someone smiles at you. This reality, as harsh as it sounds, it's real, yet it is one of our realities. We have other realities we are going through. This reality is very complex. We have a whole potpourri of different reincarnations here. It's not singular, it's so complex. And I think the beauty of it is that we are so exposed to all of it, the things we like, the things we don't like, but all of it is happening here. And I think it's incredible the fact we can witness all of that, not necessarily going ourselves through every of those experiences, because some of them are quite horrible and challenging, and some of them are great. We are just not going through them. But however, at least we can see that and experience somewhat, not directly, but by witnessing it. And also, we can choose how we want to go about things in our own life. We do have free will. I strongly feel many of us don't exercise it. And the the quirk about free will is people think, well, I'm not free because I have maybe childcare, I have maybe work commitments, family commitments. You have a freedom to adjust small things. And that's how it starts. It's almost like, the butterfly flips the wings and then there is a hurricane. With you personally, no matter in which situation you are, you can change one small thing. If you change one thing a day, that already makes such a huge impact. For example, today, you go to sleep different position. You wake up slightly later, take different paths to get to work, walk, maybe take underground or whatever is happening, drive if you don't normally drive, whatever is possible to adjust. Leave the house 5 minutes later, 5 minutes earlier. Drink different type of water, for example. It's all small little things. It's basically when you can exercise your free will, do it. It's funny, right? We started with channeling, meditation. I still have my blue beings, they're on this side. I still have the dragons. So the physical dragon from, as I call him, the platform, he's kind of here, but he's kind of wrapped around me. Uh, the zodiac one, it kind of hovers here. It's really cool. It's like this Chinese style looking, very wise soul. Okay. I think it's enough information for today. I'm going to do another singing. See how you feel. And of course, if some of the tunes align with you, there are a few of my recordings of singing on YouTube at the moment. Listen to them. If you have an opportunity to meditate, then maybe put one of them on repeat if you can, because then you can really go into this frequency. And if you accept the frequency, it's almost like a distant Reiki, I believe. It's like just instead of hands, it's a sound. It kind of washes through you, cleanse, removes. This frequency is very good at removing blocks, by the way. And I call it energetic dirt. It's almost if something is not good for your system, that should be removed. Okay? Good luck. Mm. The reason I'm going like, because I have beings coming in, and the important thing for me is to work out, is there information that's beneficial to us, or is it just because it's a video shared on YouTube, which means they know they will have access. They can pass message telepathically to a person who is going to watch. Oh, telepathy is very exciting. We are getting better and better at reversing, because we used to communicate telepathically. Telepathy is very innate ability that somewhat got compressed and discarded because we are using language communication. We are getting back. It's almost like we've earned brownie points. We are remembering, we are awakening, we are on a certain level realizing we can communicate telepathically. And if you sometimes, and it comes a bit patchy and surprising, if, let's say, you're in a meeting and someone is asking a question and you're about to say it and someone says literally your words, that is telepathic communication. One of you was first, doesn't matter who, but there was a telepathic communication. What happens when we are aligned and we read someone else's thoughts? At the moment, we are not trained to separate which thoughts are ours and which belong to someone else. So when someone says, we're like, oh, they stole my idea. There was a telepathic communication, there was some alignment. That person who said your words, pay attention. Why would you need to pay attention to this person? There's something going on. They're probably going through something similar to you. Um, you don't need to become friends. You don't need to become besties. It's more like, oh, okay, we were aligned. There's something similar. You may not like the person, but there's something frequency wise similar. Otherwise, you would not be able to connect telepathically. Because telepathy is another beautiful thing, is you can't lie. It's honesty. So there is that. It's quite precious. Okay, I'm going to do the singing. The dragon's asking for the lower frequency to ground you. I'm going to do that again. So that's my throat singing coming through. Ooh, whoever is watching, there is someone. An image of a lamb, a very innocent lamb, meek personality. It's cute. It's great. You know, sometimes when you try to push lamb away, you can't move them. They're actually quite strong. So acknowledge this shyness and meekness, but realize how much strength there is within you. Wow, this is good. This is great. You're strong, but you don't know it. You don't believe it. So the image they suggested for you. And if you haven't experienced it, go to a farm with a sheep. And when some friendly ones, okay, you need to know the owner, ask permission. And when you feed them, that's when it's like a real good moment. Try to push them. You cannot. It's impossible. It's mad. Okay, good. Strength. Bring it forward. Oh, shall we do I am? Let's do that. First, we'll do Om and then I am. Together, please. As you're watching, do it with me. It doesn't matter how you sound. Om. Om. I am. I am. I'm going into singing. Hi. Okay, message me, leave me comments. And I wasn't quite sure which day of the week, time of the day. So if you want to suggest me which is best for you, London time, so I can compare. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.